Hello and welcome to this week's Feature of the Week video. Today I would like to introduce you to one of the new features of MonolixSuite version 2024. I will show you how you can easily transfer plot customizations from one plot to another. For this demonstration, I have prepared a Monolix project. It contains data from 186 subjects from 3 different studies. It consists of 4 different observation IDs that distinguish the different measurements: parent, metabolite, urine, and PD data. This project involves a parent metabolite model for which I already estimated the parameters and generated corresponding diagnostic plots. We see here the observed data from the urine measurements, the PD measurements, followed by the observed data from the parent and metabolite measurements. This list here includes diagnostic plots. Now I will customize the plots so that they are more in line with my expectations and fulfill reporting or publication requirements. I start with observed data of observation ID Y1 parent. First, I color the profiles based on the study ID to better distinguish them from each other. I see the plot still looks very crowded. Splitting it by study ID is better. Actually, I want to split by study all plots that show a temporal profile, so the observed data and VPC plots. To avoid making the exact same adjustments to each plot individually over and over, I use the new Transfer Plot Customization feature. I click on the blue Apply button within the plot formatting section on the left panel. It opens a window with details for how to transfer the stratification. In the Apply Formatting panel above, you can initially select whether the plot configurations to be applied should be sourced from an existing plot associated with an observation ID in the project or from a plot preset. We will talk about presets in more detail in the next Feature of the Week video. Below, you can specify what should be transferred: stratifications, settings, or preferences. For instance, I have made adjustments related to stratifications in the observed data plot, but none related to settings and preferences. So I keep the stratified checkbox ticked and unselect the preference checkbox. Now I select plots to which I will transfer the stratification. Below, you'll find a list of plots in the project. Some plots appear multiple times since we have 4 observation IDs. I aim to transfer the stratification adjustments of the observed data plot of observation Y1 parent to the same plot of the other observation IDs, as well as to the VPC plots of observation ID Y1 parent and observation ID Y2 meta. Therefore, I tick the corresponding checkboxes and press Apply. Monolix informs me that the plots I selected have been successfully updated. And indeed, if I now navigate to the observed data plot of urine data, PD data, or Y2 meta in my Monolix project, the spaghetti plots have been split and colored by study ID. The VPC is also divided into 3 subplots now. This feature has significantly reduced the number of manual clicks required. Let's see a different example. Now we'll customize the observations versus predictions plot of observation ID Y2 meta. In settings, I also display the population predictions and put the axis in log-log scale. In preferences, I change the color of the data points to black and the color of the identity line to red. Additionally, I increase the line width from 1.5 to 2. I know that the observations versus predictions plot of observation ID Y1 parent would require the same adjustments as this one. With the transfer of settings feature, I can do it automatically. I click again on the blue Apply button in the left panel. This time, the plot customizations relate to settings and preferences. So I unselect Stratify and tick the checkbox of Settings. Then I select the plot to which I want to transfer the plot configurations and click on Apply. And indeed, the subplot populations predictions is displayed, the axes are in log-log scale, the data points are colored black, and the identity lines are red. There are two other buttons at the bottom of the plot formatting panel. The Save button allows to save plot configurations via a plot preset which can be applied for future projects. The Reset button resets all applied plot modifications, whether in Stratify, Settings or Preferences, back to the system default configuration. Please note that this button applies to all plots. More about plot presets will be in the next Feature of the Week video. The transfer of stratification, settings and preference customizations is also available in pkAnalyx and Simulix. This feature helps in creating plots for reports or publications, minimizes repetitive clicks inherent in such tasks, and assures consistency. Thank you and see you next time.